What is Vipassana? Vipassana means to see clearly, to see through. That's what it says on the website. It's the place that I'm going to. International Meditation Center. All arising phenomena are labeled mentally. Okay. I don't know. Well, yeah, it's a silent retreat. You're supposed to be silent and meditate for a period of time. I wouldn't say that I've maybe successfully meditated ever. I don't really know. I don't really know what I've signed up for, and I wouldn't say I'm that prepared. I don't know. Every time I've thought about the whole thing, I've gotten like a really upset stomach and like diarrhea and stuff, like just from the thought of doing it. I'm really nervous. I'm gonna do the Vipassana for 10 days. So I'm not gonna speak for 10 days. During those 10 days, you shouldn't wear makeup. You only wear white clothes. You're not allowed to use your phone. No watching YouTube, no getting entertained in that sort of way at all. Like no computer, no talking on the phone. I mean, you're only supposed to meditate. And they have this whole schedule. You get up at 4 in the morning, breakfast at 6, lunch at 11. You shouldn't really eat after that. It's like some sort of fasting as well. And then you do everything all over again every day. Oh my god. I think I'm kind of afraid of, I'm really afraid of being bored, because I get bored very easily. I mean, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to meditate and I'm just going to sit there and wait for 10 days. I signed up for the Vipassana because I think it's gonna be a learning experience. I think maybe I'll be able to work on my patience. I hope the Vipassana is gonna help me with my stress as well. Manage the stress. I've talked to friends about doing a Vipassana for a long time, like many years, and I thought there's no time like the present. I couldn't think of any excuses for me not to try this Vipassana, so here I am. Good morning. This is the day of Vipassana. I couldn't really sleep last night at all. I'm freaking out about not being able to have any candy and sugar and stuff at the retreat. Oh my god, so addicted to chocolate and sugar. It's just crazy. You can ask any of my friends and family. Sarah, yeah, she loves chocolate. I'm that person that always has some sort of snacks or treats or sugar in my bag, always with me, just because I need it. Oh, I was even close to getting some snacks and putting it in my bag yesterday. Just hide it, kind of. Sneak it into the silent retreat. I should also mention that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my period during the Vipassana, probably. I never really know when I get my period, but I am pretty late now, so I mean, it would be strange if I didn't get it during Vipassana. I'm gonna be wearing white 24/7. I can't believe I'm doing this. How am I gonna be able to do this thing? Oh my god. So this is when all the problems started. You can see I was kind of excited to do the whole Vipassana. So they taught us how to do the 3 different techniques. A walking meditation, sitting meditation, and then the third one was like you do this whole thing, like you move very slow and think about all your different moves while you do them. Like it's like you only think about your breath and your body throughout your whole meditation and focus on that and don't focus on other stuff. You should be very present in the moment. I was having a kind of a hard time already, like just a couple hours into it, because they first taught us how to do it and then we were just supposed to do it all by ourselves right away. I don't know if I have the discipline to actually do it then, because I mean I was already tired because I had only had like 3 hours of sleep the night before because I was so nervous. I was just really tired, so I actually kind of started with a nap. Don't tell anybody. And then I took a walk and kind of tried to do some meditation, but it didn't go so well. And then it got late. It was like around 7 o'clock. I haven't had anything to eat for 7 hours at this point, and I was starting to feel very weak. Oh, like really lightheaded. I was on my bed and I turned around, looked up at the ceiling, and everything was just turning. It was like, you know, when you've had a lot to drink or something and you try to sleep at night and everything, it was like optical illusion, like everything was fucking spinning, like my brain was spinning. I have some notes I wrote down. I'm insanely dizzy. I've taken 2 ibuprofens, 2 motion sickness pills because I thought, so I don't know, I just took everything. I had like some emergency, like really gross Japanese sweet thing that was like a jelly, like peach jelly that I ate. I really don't like it, but I ate it just because I was so desperate. I was feeling so nauseous. I felt like throw up constantly, and I couldn't stand up because when I stood up I like fell over. I was so dizzy. I was basically about to faint and throw up and like shit my pants all at the same time. 4 hours, and I didn't know what to do. Like I couldn't really leave my bed at all to get something to eat. It was really tough, so tough. Oh my god. And the thing is, like, I even requested a room with AC, but they didn't leave the remote to the AC in my room. So I went to ask the manager lady, and she was like, no, we don't want people to use the AC now. So frustrating. I was so desperate, but after like 3 hours had passed, it was like 1 o'clock, I got my Philadelphia cheese out and just started eating it with a spoon. Like I ate the whole packet with just a spoon. It was the only thing I could do that made me feel a little better. And then I was able to walk without falling over. So like I kind of had to break out of the retreat because they had locked every door, climbing over a fence basically to get out, and started walking to 7-Eleven. But then I was attacked by a bunch of dogs. I've never been so happy to see a 7-Eleven. I had some toast and some chips and some Coke. Oh, the Coke was my savior, oh my god. And then when I made my way back to the Vipassana center, I got my period. Woo! And I didn't have any underwear. I was only wearing my pajama bottoms. So like my period was fucking dripping down my thighs. It was a crime scene. Thankfully, there wasn't many people around. That would have been very... I have a history with getting like a blood pressure drop. That's what my doctor would call it. It's like when you're about to faint for so long. But I haven't had them for a long time now, and I don't know. I thought it would be fine. I mean, it doesn't work for me. I need sleep, I need food, and like a reasonable temperature. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit, obviously. I left the meditation center the day after. Didn't want anything more than just leave that place as fast as I could. Oh my god. I am still glad that I tried the Vipassana. Now I know my limits. Definitely. I know that it's not for me. Not this place anyway.